Hi guys, and welcome to my review of the Samsung Level Over. I know it's a little bit of a dated product, almost a year old, but since I was so surprisingly satisfied with this year's brand new Level On, I just wanted to give this one a try as well because I usually prefer over ears. So let's take a look at them and not just waste any more time. What we get in the box here is a quite nice pouch where you can stuff them in. The one issue though, maybe not an issue, but still, they take up a lot of space because they can't be folded up or anything like that. In the pouch, again, we have a smaller one where you have all the cables necessary, and I won't get into detail. You have a 3.5mm headphone jack cable with a remote control for the volume and play and pause. Also airplane and an USB adapter. So all is there to charge it up and be ready to go. The box is nice, but it still would have been something nice to see if we could have something smaller. Otherwise, about the headphones themselves, we have this nice black plastic here. Here it is glossy, here it is matte. A nice combination. Also very soft leather here, so definitely quite comfortable. On the ear pads itself, it could maybe be a little bit softer because, for example, on my Sony's here, as you can see, it feels just a lot softer and just a little bit more pleasant, but therefore here it is thicker and doesn't touch your ear as my Sony's do. Also, quite nice ear pad, big enough for very big ears, so this has been done really nice. We can also change the size, there is no problem. We have touch controls here on the right side, play and pause, and right to left to skip the tracks, and forward, upwards and downwards to change the volume. But the one thing I never, not once, was able to change the track without going with the volume completely down. Not quite sure, but as you can see them, they look very nice. Definitely more premium than the Level Ons, but they are also a little bit on the heavy side. So let's just put them on. And so you can see them right now. They are definitely massive on your ears. Just a quick comparison with my Sony's. They definitely also aren't already super subtle ones, but I think they make a more subtle appearance than the Level Overs do. But some people actually want to be seen. So they feel quite comfortable, very nice. They fit good in terms of size and so on. Also the padding is good, but I feel the pressure here on the side for a longer period of time is a little bit fatiguing, and it doesn't really hurt, but it's just not as comfortable. I can listen with my Sony's for hours and hours, but here after about 1 hour, it gets a little bit hard. Before I'm going to talk about the sound, let's quickly check the software that we get here. We have the Samsung Level Over software here, you can see it. Here it shows you the charge. I have still a lot left for some reason, and I shouldn't even have that much. You can also turn on and off the noise cancellation, which actually works really good. No problems here, but I don't really want to talk about anymore as well, because it does what it has to do. You can change notifications to have more, and here in Sound Alive you have different presets to select off, but I would use the equalizer. We also have 3D, bass and clarity, and I will talk about these later because clarity, I personally think the headphones themselves lack of clarity, but turning this clarity button on just makes of a too harsh sound that I didn't like so much, so I did it manually. I boosted the highs a little bit, which still didn't provide me quite what I wanted to, but still, let's not talk about that. What else? I wanted to quickly show off how loud they are actually on my ears. Okay, this was already maximum volume. The track itself wasn't just that loud, but they are quite loud to the outside. Yeah, but that's manageable. How about the sound? I have to say, maximum volume is totally fine. Maybe some like 5 or 10% reserves that I don't have on my Sony, so this is nice. The bass could maybe have a little bit more details and could maybe be a little bit tighter. It's quite a soft but therefore very warm bass. The mids are very nice, voices and so on all sound very good. It's also a very close and tight soundstage, which I like because you feel like you are inside. But the highs, they are a little bit, not muffled, but just cut off a bit too early, and I'm missing clarity. I would wish for a little bit more details in the highs. The good thing is, nothing sounds really too harsh unless you use the clarity feature, and overall we have a really nice balanced sound. Nothing sounds bad, but also nothing sounds particularly amazing, because you just have the feeling like you are missing a little bit of the details of the tracks. So it is a great all-rounder. But if you just listen to one specific genre and this won't maybe sound particular, then you should maybe look for something more specific. But if you listen to a wide range of genres, then this will do a great job. And if you also listen to a lot of low quality music, this will do a good job because they can smooth out the bad sound a lot better than some other ones. Definitely better than on my Sonys, because on my Sonys bad music sounds bad, but it is still very enjoyable on these. So overall the sound is good, but the only thing I'm missing, even though with boosted highs, is a little bit more details and clarity in the sound. It just sounds a little bit like there's a small like cloth around the sound, and that's the only minor complaint, but therefore it's not fatiguing to listen to them for longer periods of time, even though then the pressure is a bit high on the head. As for the battery life, they claim 30 hours on Bluetooth without noise cancellation, 15 with noise cancellation, and 25 if you use them wired with noise cancellation. I guess those values are legit because they were pretty legit on the level ons, but I couldn't really use a full charge because the battery, don't worry about it, it is a great battery, since I couldn't in almost 2 weeks drain it even once. Overall, I would say they came out last year for $300, and then maybe I would look for something else. But now price here, at least in Germany, has fallen down to 170 euros, and then I can definitely recommend it because they do an overall great sound and nothing wrong. But I also don't know the competition that much in that sector. But for 170, the value is definitely good because you have noise cancellation. You also have apt-x for quality loss-free sound. That is great. So all you would want from a great Bluetooth headphone is there. But if you are an audiophile that wants the most accurate and natural sound, maybe that's not quite the thing. And I personally think the level on from this year had a more balanced, a little bit more mature sound. These were just a little bit too muffled and overall just not bright enough and lively enough. They sounded a little bit dull. But that's pretty much the only thing, and they still are a good buy, but maybe not the best one after all. Okay, this was my review of the Samsung Level Over. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down here below, and I will see you next time. I'll be back. Bye.